So some of you have asked for kind of a before and after of our kitchen. And we've lived here for 8 years now. And it's hard to do a before and after because there have been so many afters and then consequently so many befores. So I'm making this video to show you a little bit of the process. So for those of you who, you bought a house and it's kind of what you want, but not really, I just want to say that anything's possible if you're willing to do the work, really. It does take money, yeah, but it doesn't have to be a lot of money. And as long as you're willing to be patient and take your time with it and work at it and accomplish your dream. And as I said in one of these other videos, actually I think it was the video that I uploaded yesterday, to make every step that you take get you closer to your dream and get you closer to your goal and your destination. Actually, I think it's in this video, just in one of the clips. So yeah, this video took me a couple of hours of sorting through the pictures from the time we found this house, and it was listed, and so kind of going through those pictures. And yes, I promise it's all the same kitchen, because I know I have people looking at those first pictures and saying there's no way this is the same house. It is the same house, I promise, but it's just been 8 years in the making. It'll be 9 years this August. And I'm still not completely done with the kitchen. Still got some little things here and there. But is a house ever really done? I mean, there's always something that needs to be done. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. And it's mostly just pictures, hopefully in chronological order, of all the work that's been done over the years, and little clips, videos showing what's been happening. Some of the vision has changed and matured over the years, and some of these pictures, the kitchen looks okay, but that's because I had to make it be okay for a couple of years, or for a year, or whatever the case may be. And so just make the best of a difficult situation. We'll say the way the kitchen was when we first moved in, I did not cook in it. We ate a lot of TV dinners, pizza, takeout. Yeah, it was awful. I just felt like nothing could ever get clean. And yet the kitchen was not the top priority. When we bought this house, plumbing and electric and insulation, those were kind of top priority, and getting a new wood stove so our family could stay warm, those were top priority. The kitchen was not as top priority, so just having to learn how to be patient with that. And we're almost there now, and it's coming along really, really well. I'm very, very happy with it, and it's kind of at the point now where I can do most of it by myself. And I really enjoy that. So enjoy. It's kind of a long video, so bear with it. But hopefully it'll be something that inspires you and gives you encouragement in whatever your situation may be, to kind of just think outside the box and think, what if the impossible were possible? What if it is possible to take a horrible, dingy, gross, disgusting kitchen and turn it into your dream kitchen? What? Yes, it is possible. So watch this and give me some ideas of, things that you noticed, things that you like, maybe things that you didn't like. Be nice. I've put a ton of work, and my family has put a ton of work into this kitchen. None of it has been hired out. We've had friends come in and help us, but almost 100% of this has been just my family and I. And that's been really good for my kids, because now no matter where they go, they're going to know how to make these things happen for their family too. So you know, it accomplishes a lot of things. It gives my kids those skills, and I get a pretty kitchen out of it. So, you know, I mean, how can you lose with that? All right, enjoy.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be a final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be a final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. We come alive. Oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. We come alive.
Okay, so before they all get started, I'm just going to show you. This is kind of the before. This is my new front door, or kitchen door. And then, all right, so let me stand back a little bit. You see the difference here with this line right here on the floor? Yeah, that. There was a wall there. So originally this was all just kind of a mudroom. And then I'm gonna walk this way towards my kitchen. And then this was the wall where there was, that was the kitchen. So that was the mudroom. Over here, 100 years ago, this was the original kitchen. When some renovations were done, they put indoor plumbing into the house. This turned into the bathroom when we bought the house. And then that door there, that was just a window. And then there was the washer and dryer there. And yeah, and then there was some built-in cabinets. You can kind of see up there on the ceiling. There was a built-in cabinets, china cabinet, and some built-in cabinets in the bathroom that was for the original kitchen. Didn't make a lot of sense. So we knocked out the walls. My sons took out the old chimney that was right there. And you can still see a little bit of the chimney there. So we've been surviving for, I think, a year and a half or 2 years of tripping over that vent and the chimney. And yeah, constantly tripping over stuff. So excited about getting new flooring in. So today they're going to be putting in staircase to go down to the basement right here. So all of this is going to be walled in right there and then straight across all the way over to this door. There'll be a door to go into the basement right here. But for right now, this is what it looks like. Yeah, and you see that really ugly thing right there? Yeah, that's where the old bathtub was. The old bathtub that never got clean. It was really gross. Yeah, it was really gross. So, but you can kind of see a little bit of the original wall that's there, and we painted some of this original wall. But I'm not exactly sure how original it is. It might be original to the tune of 50 years, because there's this really weird section right here in the kitchen where it's like an addition was put onto the house, but who puts on an addition with a kitchen that's definitely 100 years old? I don't know. Whoever built this house may not have been super particular about how they built it. So anyway, this is the before, or the before the next project in our constant renovation. And hopefully by this weekend, you can see a little bit of the after. Okay. It's the next morning and next phase of the project. And my living room is a wreck. My kitchen is even worse, but we're starting to cut the hole.
Why don't we move the boots out of the way, huh? Unless you want to cut right through them.
All right, go for it, Ethan. Make it happen. Make some magic happen. Don't cut your cord.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you.
Good morning, everybody. I wanted to just, show you real quick what's going on in the kitchen. I've got some time. We're not having Thanksgiving here at our house this year, so that's actually kind of good because it gives me some time to get some work done here in the kitchen. And yes, I'm super excited about it. It's kind of, most of you have seen the progress that we've been making with the house, and just really, really excited about it. I love doing this. My body doesn't allow me to do as much of it as I used to, but I still absolutely love home renovations. You get a picture going in your mind, and then every step you take is for the purpose of getting you one step closer to your dream. And that really is a principle that is part of every part of life, whether it's your garden, whether it's your farm, whether it's your family. And for me, right now, it's also part of my kitchen. So it's been in desperate need of finishing. Some of my cabinets have been looking a little bit rough. So last couple of days, we've been really working on getting some more steps done. So my husband wonderfully took out the plumbing for me in the kitchen sink. I still have my farm sink, so I'm not without a sink, which is good because there's no way I could milk cows and not have a sink. That's just not happening. Okay, but over here is my kitchen window, great big huge kitchen window, and there's a sink that goes there. This cabinet was falling apart. So it's not falling apart anymore. I got it fixed. And then this was just kind of a terrible countertop, kind of mishmash, whatever. And now everything is set. I got everything leveled and got the cabinets locked into place. We got, thanks to my son-in-law and my future son-in-law and then my sons, they got all this drywall hung for me. That would have been Saturday night, I think. I don't remember now. So since Saturday night, we've been working on just, getting stuff done. So we got flooring done at the bottom of these cabinets. You can see I've got everything shimmed because I was leveling. And I still have to paint this, but I actually have to get a panel that extends all the way to the wall because back there, you really can't see. You might be able to see some of that great stuff that's like right there. That's ductwork. Because this is it was at one time an outside wall, so there's a sill plate right underneath it, and it's a 12-inch heavy-duty hand-hewn sill plate. Nobody's drilling through that to take ductwork upstairs. So my son Ethan put the ductwork on the outside of this wall and then into the wall and straight upstairs. So that was wonderful. And but because this is very much a homemade project, it does mean I can't buy standard countertops for these cabinets because they're not standard size. The cabinets are, but the wall is uneven. So I have on this piece of plywood, this is a 4x8 sheet of plywood, and the only part that we cut was here. No, that is not a rat. That is my little kitten named Goose. Isn't he so cute? We cut here, and we cut here, and then up there. But these outside pieces, those are factory edge cuts. And they are, you can kind of see some of the gapping, especially back there. It's weird using this camera. Everything's backwards. So the wall is just very, very uneven. And I'm super excited because I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do some galvanized corrugated steel on the backsplash. And I'm going to epoxy these plywood countertops because I've just absolutely fallen in love with the look of the plywood. I mean, check out that wood grain. Like, seriously, isn't that gorgeous? And I've already done that with these countertops, that one there, and that one back there. I've already done plywood. So I already know how it works. I already know what to expect. It's made of pine. It's 3/4 inch. It's made of pine, so it's soft. So I already know to expect that. Now, these back here that I did, this one and that one, I lacquered with like 3 coats of heavy-duty lacquer. And they held up decently, but I've been very hesitant to do that on this countertop because and this is just a scrap piece of wood here, okay? So that's just there. I have to buy another piece of plywood to go here. This is where my sink is going to go, and this is my heavy-duty working kitchen sink. You don't generally want to have plywood around that much water. Bad things start to happen. Ask me how I know. The plywood that I have had here for the last several years was just terrible. I mean, it was serviceable and it worked, but it was terrible. So I've been really going back and forth. Do I put in the expense for granite, but then somebody else has to do it for me, and I don't really want that. And then I toyed around with just doing concrete countertops. Well, that would have been fun, but I'm not experienced with concrete, and concrete has no forgiveness. I know wood, and so just kind of bouncing, what do I do, and then do I turn my sink into a top mount sink or an under mount sink, because mine is reversible, it'll do both. So what to do with the sink with plywood, it can be a very bad thing. Well, I decided that I am going to go ahead and do plywood. And I am going to do an undermount sink. My sink, which is this big monster right there. That's huge, isn't it? 30, I forget. It's like 33 inches, 30 inches, something like that. It's huge. Hi, little one. Goose is so friendly. He's just the cutest little kitten in the world. He's so cute. It's a huge sink, and it'll do both undermount and top mount. There were so many issues that we had in mounting it and the way the cabinets were before, because the sink is very, very heavy. So I'm still working on how to get it mounted in this cabinet where it's, you know, good and strong. But I'm going to do an undermount, and I'm going to epoxy my my plywood. And hopefully, if I do it right, I can epoxy the rough edges that will be on the inside where the sink will be. And hopefully I can epoxy it well enough that it will prevent water from seeping in with the sink. So we will see. I've never done epoxy before. I've done lacquer, I've done varnish, I've done shellac, I've done stains, I've been working with wood most of my life, and I love working with wood. It just makes, it's my happy place. So, Lord willing, epoxy will work. If it works, then I'm going to actually go on and try to fix that sink right there and get that finished with a countertop over there. I've got a cabinet there that needs to slide in. So, you know, I still have a lot of work. Oh, and then also the ceiling. Yeah, because the ceiling still needs work. And around both exterior doors, you see that? Yeah, that's kind of bad, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta work on that. And over there on that door, I still have to work on that. So, and I gotta also replace all the lights here in the kitchen, because I tried some LED lights from Amazon, and one by one they've all been giving up. So I went to Home Depot and found a, I think it was a General Electric, a single light, and it had the same connection and everything. So that's this really super bright one right there. I got that one from Home Depot. It was like $15 for a single one. But I just wanted to check it just to see, because if this works, then I'll just one by one do all of my recessed lighting, redo it. You know, the nice thing is that you can just unplug, wire in a new one, plug it back in, and you know, you've got a new light. So it's not like wiring has to all be redone. So yeah, there's a lot of things I still have to do. I would really eventually love to get some crown molding done on these cabinets. And then level the cabinets on top so that I can put some pretty things up there. So we're getting there. It's just a long process, but we are getting there. The biggest thing is that I'm getting these countertops done, and I'll have a continuous flow in my kitchen again, which will be so nice. I also have to put in my, that stove hood up above. So I still have to do that too. I've had the stove hood for several years. Just been storing it as carefully as I possibly can. And hopefully here pretty soon, maybe before Christmas, I'll be able to get that installed as well. And we'll have a hood in the kitchen. So we're getting there, just a little at a time.
And I don't know why, don't know